Womba, fire on that old internet there.
Okay, farmer.
I get up before the morning light, tell mommy dearest I'm up to spray shite. Weather says it's a full week of sun, and boys they wanna spray down. Oh boys just don't wanna spray down. Hitting 40 down the middle of the road with an abbey tanker carrying a full load. In my John Deere, she's my number one, and boys they wanna spray down. Oh boys just don't wanna spray, that's all they really want. Spray down. Every working day is fun, cause boys they love to spray down. Oh boys just don't wanna spray down. They wanna spray down, boys. They wanna spray. Some boys in an awful hurry, 10 o'clock at night, still have a tanker of slurry. Long day, thank God for the Red Bull. Oh boys, they wanna spray down. Oh boys just don't wanna spray, that's all they really want. Spray down. Every working day is fun. Oh boys, they wanna spray down. Oh boys just don't wanna spray down. They wanna spray down, boys. They wanna spray. They just wanna, they just wanna. They just wanna, boys just wanna spray down. They wanna spray down. Well, what do you think of that number?
Very good. You know, like he's singing about that then.
Yeah.
You know about the young bucks, him being a young buck, and
well, he wrote that whenever he was only 13.
Aye.
I think, I suppose what we went with last week was later Fitzmichael. This is giving you early Fitzmichael.
Aye. Last week was mature Fitzmichael.
Yeah. I think, once you incorporate the two stages of his life, you're really getting to the essence of Fitzmichael there, so you are.
It's like the 7 ages of man.
Yes, exactly it. Is that like the word in action, boy? What the hell's that there?
That was a Leonardo. Some guy, yeah.
I don't know, but
that's the perfect man.
It was nudity before 9 o'clock back in the early 90s, so it was. So.
He sat up most of the evening just to get a glimpse.
Did you?
No, you did.
No, I couldn't possibly comment. But no, I think, on that there, I mean, I still see it to this day now. Like going through Dromore around silage season, all you see now is youngsters like 13, 14 years of age bailing through on tractors, 40 mile an hour down the middle of Dromore Main Street, and 6 cans of Red Bull beside them.
Young ones.
But back in Michael's day, it was the glass bottles of Lucasade with the plastic covering on them.
That's it. Aye. The big glass bottles.
Yes, the big ones. Aye. It probably would have kept you going during the day, whenever you're out spreading shade. Like.
Yeah, well, a lot of diabetes.
There was. It was a great hospital drink, though. The old glass bottle of Lucasade.
Right. No, it was a cure-all.
It was
for whenever you got sick, what was brought out, but either the Lucozade or the Coke, but it was flat.
It was flat, yes.
I had a flat one.
Do you know what we're great believers in our house in? It was warm milk and pepper. Do you ever have that?
No, I never had that, but somebody once suggested that, and I declined.
You're bound to have an egg in a cup.
Egg in a cup, oh, absolutely.
It was, post 6 stage, just to get you back up and running again. Substance is right.
Bit of sustenance.
Couple of eggs, nothing beats a couple of eggs.
Eggs, cup, bit of butter.
Absolutely. But sure, suppose as the weeks go on, we'll delve more into Fitzmichael, and we'll be in the realm of Fitzmichael then. So
just on the egg in the cup,
yeah,
there was a danger element to that, because if you put the eggs into the cup and put them in the microwave, right? If you put the microwave on, try this, right? If you put the microwave on and left the eggs boiling in the cup in the microwave, they would explode.
Right.
Try it
with shell on.
No. You'd crack the egg and empty into the cup.
Right.
Put it into the microwave and put it on. As if like poaching. It's the heat poaches it.
Right.
But if you didn't stop at a certain point, sometimes it's guesswork, and break it up, the pressure would build underneath the egg and it would explode. And the second danger element of it is
health and safety of the tackling combat.
So if you put the heat on and then you tuck it out, right? Say 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to 45 seconds in, and then you poked it, it would all. So if you were looking in, poking it, it would blow up in your face.
Jesus.
I let that through.
There's so much I can say there, but
I led that through experience.
Did you?
Very
good. A good blast over the face. Christ almighty, Womba. Right, I didn't think we'd get to that part already now, so I didn't think. But well, what's been the crack this week then?
The crack this up in Derry for Halloween.
Oh,
yeah.
The capital for Halloween.
Up in the capital, yeah. Also known as Stroke City.
Yes, the late great Jerry Anderson.
Yes. Up there for Halloween, nice wee light show with the drones, nice bit of fireworks and everything.
Yeah.
But what I noticed was a lot of monkey nuts floating about.
There's a bit of confectionery I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah.
But I've got a wee point to make on that as well.
Well, there was handfuls, there was bagfuls.
Handfuls?
Yeah. The people go into the pockets and just take out a handful of monkey nuts, just start crushing them, eating them, and just throwing away the shell.
In the ground?
Dear
God, it's not so good. Come here, I'll tell you the thing about the monkey nuts was, whenever we were trick or treating, whenever we were young. I mind we were handed a 1 kilogram bag of monkey nuts at the end of the night because we were the last trick-or-treaters and basically no one else had took them. Now the best of it was I always said you're better off getting 1 monkey nut at the door than a kilogram bag of monkey nuts at the door.
Yeah.
Because they're bound to be a calorie deficit food, aren't they?
I would, well,
it takes more energy to open them than you actually get out of it.
Yeah.
It's like is the celery's the same, is it? I think celery's the same. Or is asparagus maybe or something, is it?
In what way the same?
To eat it, digest it and whatnot, it actually
It's
burns
more
up
of a
more
hassle.
calories than you're getting from it.
Yeah, the cost benefit.
Yes.
Just doing it.
But it's one of the cases where energy in doesn't equal energy out.
But like monkey nuts themselves are just a nuisance of a bloody food to eat.
Yeah.
I don't like them actually myself. But it's like the mess that comes after you eat a monkey nut. And how did they get in the country in the first place?
Funny you say that. You're not going to believe this. I was reading up a bit more this week. It was actually Michael Fitzmichaels that introduced the monkey nut to Ireland.
Right.
Yeah, he was over in Ghana.
Okay.
And, he brought back, I don't know how he done it, but he brought back monkey nuts with him, and he set up a bit of a trading relationship with Ghana to get the monkey nuts in. So I don't know whether that contract still remains in place, but there you go, a little tidbit for you today, Womba.
Aye.
Anyway, I think enough Fitzmichael anyway. So it is. Halloween was good then.
Aye, back to Halloween. It was actually very good, yeah. The fireworks were great. But I was sitting there looking at the fireworks and kind of daydreaming and thinking about actually a few years back whenever I was in Newcastle, it was,
right,
on a Halloween, and another one of me removal jobs. You know, since he used to work removals.
You were talking, Paul Brady.
So Paul Brady was last one I says to you. So I was in Newcastle and we had been hired to do a job for James Bradford. Okay.
Can't see him.
No. And what happens often is you pull up at the job, you never really meet, you never see the client, like, you know, you speak to them down the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually my uncle who I was working for would speak to them down the phone. I would just rock up at the place, ready to do the job, and would often sleep. You know, there's a cabin and all in the lorry. You know, like a wee motorhome style.
Yes.
You know, you'd sleep in the cabin. But I says, I'm going to go down round Newcastle and see what the crack is. You know, taking the sights and the sounds and have a couple wee drinks and stuff. Seven myself up. Great wee city. You know, I was down in the bar called the Beehive. I don't know if you've ever been in Newcastle or anything. There's a great, it's like a local bar, but like where a lot of people come and go.
Right.
Beehive, right? Now, you know the way usually you'd go up to like somebody you might know and stuff, you know, like a famous person, and you'd say like, you know, oh, are you such and such, and might answer or whatever, like, you know. So I was in the Beehive, sat down, and I hadn't even ordered the first drink, and in comes, and this is at Halloween mind,
right.
So in walks Clint Eastwood, right? Not the Clint Eastwood, but somebody pretending to be Clint Eastwood, right, in the man of no name kind of area, you know. Yes. So poncho, cowboy hat, cowboy boots, you know, fake guns, all that kind of crap. Yeah. And he goes, he looks at me and he goes, "Are you Declan?" You know, that's, "Are you Declan?" You know, just translate.
Thanks for that.
Right. So I'm like going, "Aye, well, am I?" Says, "Who are you then?" Then he goes, he's on about, you know, oh, he was chatting to me Uncle Packy, and he said, "I'm just down around town." He says, describing to me, you know, or describe me to him, and he thought, "Oh, this must be him," like, you know, because I looked a bit shabby and all the time, you know, me walk close
like a removal man.
Like a removal man. I must just give out the vibe of removal man here.
What did you come as?
Yeah. Aye, that's me. And he goes, "Oh, I'll give you a beat and all this here. Can I show taking a couple of drinks and all, you know?" And I goes, "Who are you?" You know, no, that then says, "Oh, you're James then. You know, you must be James from doing the job." He goes, yeah. And 3-4 pints later on, and like this people saying, talking away to him, "No, all right, Jimmy, what about you? Hey, you going doing, Jimmy?" You know, let's get a crack. "Oh, all right, Jimmy." Well, she's not quite recognisable, George, either. And he goes, aye, you know, I'm knowing about, you know, okay. So about 6 pints in, anyway, and it goes, like, people saying to him, "Oh, are you going to sing a song or anything like this here? Can't crack." You know?
I get it. I think I know where this is going.
All right, okay. And well, flip, I got up the next day, you know, out from the lorry, you know, after flipping, sleeping it off, and out walks fucking Jimmy, you know. He still had his cowboy boots on. You know, but then I fucking realised who he was. It was fucking Jimmy Neal.
You mean his crocodile shoes?
The crocodile shoes, aye.
Holy fuck, Jimmy Neal.
Jimmy Neal. Buy me a few pints there at fucking Beehive, Newcastle. We've got Jimmy sorted anyway, going to his new house.
Mighty. What a man, though, eh? What a man. A Wiedersehen pet.
A Wiedersehen, aye. That's right, a Wiedersehen pet.
Well, I think, on that note, sure, we'll throw on a wee bit of It No Doubt, won't we?
Oh, yeah, It No Doubt is plain to see. Aye, go on ahead.
A Womba like you's no good for me.
Ah.
So we were chatting about the late great Bob Holness there last week, and the fact he played the saxophone solo in Baker Street.
That's one of those urban myths.
Yes.
You know we're on about.
I think we got to the bottom of the rose.
Now, there's another story about Bob Holness, which is it's not sure if it's an urban myth or not.
Right.
Now, do you know the song Layla? The
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton
Yeah.
song, you know. Now, Eric Clapton's got full credit, more or less, for that song.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
sang the theme tune, wrote the theme tune. You know.
Yes.
But what's not as well known is that Bob Holness is meant to have played the guitar. So
The solo?
the guitar solo bit of it.
But like that solo's down in music history, like.
Before he was well known as the host of Blockbusters,
Yes.
he was like a journeyman kind of guitar player.
Right.
You know, so like he'd be hired to do bits, and he'd be on loads of like LPs in the
Yes.
time, like records and all, but wouldn't get full credit for the work he done.
Uh-huh.
So Eric Clapton's got credit for the whole song, whatever, but funny Bob Holness done the guitar solo with Layla, like, and that's like internationally, like that's one of the greatest guitar solos ever, wouldn't it be?
It'll be up there, but like in fairness, that wouldn't surprise me about Clapton. He's a fucking dickhead, so he is.
I've had stories like that.
Kind of a D, please, Bob, for fucking dickhead, just.
Yeah, but like the mind boggles about Bob Holness, because when you dig a little bit deeper, this man's been everywhere. He's done so many things.
Right.
Like we see him like at a youth that's this nice older person,
Yes.
and all.
Very genial gent.
Very genial gent, and I was going to say in a way it probably links well to one of the other claims to fame that he has, but this character actually isn't so so much of a gent. He's
Right.
a bit more roguish. He was, and I got this from a friend, okay, who's got this from a good source.
That sounds like. Well, that sounds like conspiracy theories, Womba.
Okay, but actually, he was the first person ever to play Bond outside of the novels. Forget about Sean Connery or George Lazenby or anybody else, or David Niven even. David Niven,
I can't say it.
he played Bond before Connery even. But Bob Holness was the first shite for sore eyes. It was.
That's bonkers. That's bonkers. But I had I'd read one as well, and this was a clinker. Poor old Bob Marley.
Yeah.
He died of cancer. When was it? Was it 81 or whatever it was?
Around that.
But he was battling for like 3 or 4 years or whatever. But the cancer started from his toe, and the doctor originally thought it was from a football injury.
Mm-hmm.
And there was nothing said about this for years or whatever anyway. And then it came up whenever the internet came about. It came up on the internet that there was a picture of Donnie Baker. And
The radio host?
The radio host and Bob Marley playing football together. I think it was 78 or something like that.
Okay.
But it fitted in with the timeline of this
Right.
of this injury in the toe where the cancer originally started. And
What, like a dodgy tackle?
a dodgy tackle, aye. And like Baker, I think Baker sort of played along with it for a while. But he literally had to come out and say that, to try and rule me out of any murder inquiries here. I did not tackle.
Manslaughter.
Aye, like, so it was sort of poor old Bob. Like we'll never know. Like, but I don't think that there would be true. Now, to be fair, like but
It's like flipping that. What do you call it? The 7 degrees of connection.
Yeah.
Or something with Kevin Bacon. It
See,
Kevin
is this a
Bacon's.
film, is it?
No. There was a thing that started, like, like you can connect loads of celebrities to Kevin Bacon and stuff like that.
I did see that, I did see that, yeah.
So, like, you start with such a celebrity and go back 7 degrees and it always ends up with Kevin Bacon.
Right. Well, did I ever tell you I'm sixth cousin of Kurt Cobain?
So, and being the sixth cousin of Kurt Cobain,
Yeah.
are you actually his cousin?
Yes, in a word, yes, I am.
Okay.
Like, I could be a cousin of maybe someone even more famous as a sixth cousin, but no. The story was Dante done one of them. Do you know one of them things that be up on the TV, them ancestry things?
Family tree kind of thing.
She wrote away for it, and on the family tree there was these Cobains. Now it was spelled Cobane from between Carrickmore and Pomeroy.
Yeah.
And emigrated to Canada.
Yeah.
But whenever they got over the land to Canada, they changed their surname to Cobain, and the offspring led to Kurt Cobain.
So all the talent went to Canada.
Yes, and I'm stuck around the table with you.
Yeah.
Sipping on Heineken Zero.
Yeah.
But no, I'm going to get that there family tree, and basically I'll be on one side of it, and Kurt Cobain will be on the other. And yeah, I might buy a Volvo while I'm at it to remain safe like him.
Why buy a Volvo?
Well, it's the safest car in the world. Or is it still the safest car in the world? Well, back whenever Kurt Cobain owned one, they were the safest car in the world.
Oh, so Kurt Cobain owned a Volvo?
He owned a Volvo because he was very paranoid about being killed in a car accident or something.
But what I'm going to say...
That doesn't extend to firearms. Like.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It wasn't like a car accident that...
No, it wasn't, no. I mean, I still can't get to the bottom of that one, and me being a cousin of his too, you'd think I would have got to the bottom of that one, but...
Aye, with the family involvement and everything.
Exactly.
You think you would have dug a wee bit deeper.
Exactly, I mean, poor Courtney, I was her shoulder to cry on. At the age of 9.
You have a lot of comfort to cry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Aye, but sure, I suppose on that there note, I may as well play one of my sixth cousin's songs.
Yeah, okay. So tell me, what have you been up to then, Sean?
Not much, eh? Usual stuff. What was that today?
Excuse me.
I went and got diesel today. It was a bit the height of crack for me, but most frustrating journey to get diesel I've ever had in my life. Well then anyway, I had in my head, right, 15 quid a diesel. So got up to, the way you get up to 14.50 and you start slowing down.
I would usually go out 10s or 20s.
Well, you see, the thing about it is I normally have the gauge in around about half, right? But I didn't actually particularly, I wasn't in the red light yet. If I'm in the red light, I go 20. If I'm not out in the red light, I go 15. So it's kind of in and around,
Give yourself a comfort zone.
Exactly it, Keep an eye on fuel consumption as well, so you can,
Yeah.
But there you go. But anyway, I just 15 quid today. So got to 14.50. You start slowing down. And it went up and went up and went up. And then I got to 14.97.
Oh, so you're trying to get spot on.
But you see, the fucking thing about it is now, because fuel is 154 or whatever it is, it jumps up in 2s, and then it may jump up in 1, and then jumps up in 2s.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the bastard jumped up in 2 2s, so it did. Hey, I went to 15.01, right?
Oh, you weren't expecting that?
No, you're right, I wasn't. So I goes, right, fuck it, I'll go with the 20. So it's creeping up towards the 20.
Get it rounded up.
Into the 90s.
Yeah.
The bastard, fucking 01 again. 20.01 again.
A double?
Twice. Like I was seething. There needs to be something done about this crack. Like, these are things that need to be looked at by the government.
Yeah.
Like, you
something that will remove the human error.
Exactly. I mean, like I would vote for somebody who brought that in their legislation.
That must be a psychological tactic of the fuel companies or something.
It has to be. Like, that penny must make all the difference to them. Like.
Yeah.
But anyway, I goes right 21. and you wouldn't believe it, up to the 21, 96, 98, I goes, bang on, yes, we've got her here, it's going up in twos. No, 99. I can't leave it in 99. Last tap. Oh, one again. And you know what? I just says, fuck it. I says, fuck it. Onto the shop.
Walk of shame.
Walk of shame. And I was thinking, do you know what? Thank God I have a debit card. Because see if it was back, and it, you know, back in the days, you were going to pay cash.
Aye.
Imagine that walk of shame going up to pay £21 and 1 pence, because they don't let you off it.
No, but the look on the cashier's face whenever
Yes.
there's that, so you give them the bloody note and there's that like penny or something, or you know, having to
exactly.
sort out the change, like having to do the job.
Exactly, and laughing at
The
you as
look
well.
of disgust and
Laughing at you as well.
Yeah.
Like it should be an Olympic sport, that, trying to get it bang on the 20.
should be, yeah.
You know, but come here, do you know what? Look, there's the negative. The positive is the particular filling station I went to. My fuel cap is on the passenger side, and there was no kind of like free bays there. So I had to go to one where the pump was coming from the driver's side. So I had to give the car a reach around.
Oh, you always enjoy a good reach around, Sean.
Honest to God, you need to see the size of this nozzle. Like, it was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I was able to pump her up, hey, so I was with that there. Like, but these absolutely fantastic that there way. But come here, whenever I was in there, I got these new pot noodles, peri chicken.
So you're saying you enjoyed a good pump while you're having a reach around?
What?
just
I don't get it.
okay.
I was saying about the peri chicken.
Okay, you moved on the peri chicken. Okay.
No. Hey, took them home, unbelievable. Ate 2 of them there, so it is. Fantastic.
Pot noodle peri chicken.
Yeah,
I didn't know there
peri
was such
chicken.
a
I
thing.
know there must be new outlet, but I'll tell you what. Hey,
I don't really take the pot noodle. I don't usually take them.
I'd say 7.2 out of 10, which for a pot noodle is
Yeah.
excellent.
Well, I'll be tempted to try them.
Give it a rattle.
7.2 now. Not 7 or 7.5. We've gone for the 7.2.
Aye. You see, beef and tomato would have been my beef and tomato or curry would be around 7 for me, but that's a wee level above there now.
Yeah.
You know, but
Tell me, so like I've known about pot noodles obviously for years.
yes.
You know, university days.
Yes, it was a staple diet.
Yeah, how long ago has that been? How long ago since you've been to university?
It is now. It's been 22 years.
22 years, Sean. So that's when I was first really introduced to pot noodles. It was 22 years ago.
Yes.
Now, would you say pot noodles have changed from?
That's a very valid question. We've got smaller.
We've got smaller,
They've
okay.
got smaller,
Same as a
just-
Mars bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aye. With most things in life.
Yeah.
What?
No. But anyway, like I always think, like food changes through the years, you know, but
Yes.
the way people eat food changes through the years too.
Don't get you.
So, like, if you think, like, I think about whenever I was like a child,
Right.
or you know, a kid, whatever. Like, I would watch my dad eating a Sunday roast, right? The way people eat a Sunday roast now is completely different from when somebody ate a Sunday roast years ago. I don't mean just my dad, I mean, like, this is kind of stupid stuff we'd do as a kid. I'd noticed how people would eat food.
Right.
So that they would get a big lump, you know, of white bread when the Sunday roast was done,
Right.
and big thick bits of butter on the white bread, and then put it on the plate to soak up,
I've
you know,
seen that, aye.
the grease and the drippings and you know the leftover gravy.
That's greasy
The
spoon
grease-
cafe stuff.
yeah. And they would eat that there, but then they'd go for a second big lump of white bread again and scoop it round, get every bit of the gravy and whatever else was there and eat it. And you could just, and I've actually seen people not only doing it in the plate, but go over to where the roast was cooked
Oh,
on.
the big.
And
Yeah.
get a spoon and go.
But is that not just Bovril, is it not?
No, Bovril is actually bovril is like a yeast kind of, like mice,
right.
But bovril's like a beef.
But I'm right in saying, like, Bovril, like, they drink that at football matches and all.
I think you can
Pie and Bovril, you always heard of that.
You can have bovril tea.
Yes.
You just heat the bovril and
heat
it's
the
liquid.
bovril, yeah.
No, but no. I think gravy used to be made more or less from the juices of whatever.
Right.
And then
I like what
Pesto
the
came
fat,
in.
the fat that came out
The
of
fat
chicken
and the
or
juices
whatever,
that came out of the chicken, add a wee bit of flour to it to thicken it up, and then that would be it.
These are the things you're never told whenever you're a kid.
It's only when you're growing up you realise that.
But it still sounds delicious. in the wrongest possible way. Do you know what I used to? Do you know if you got a lamb chop? Do you know the wee circle bit? And there used to be a wee bit of goo in there.
That's right.
Fuck, I used to love that there.
Really?
Oh, what? I wouldn't eat it now though, I don't think.
Do you know what happened to me? Actually, whenever I have a vivid memory of whenever I was like about, must have been about 8 or 9 years of age, when I was eating bacon. But it was like thick. Like bacon back then was a lot thicker and all. But the grain of it was a lot more grain too.
It was.
And a lot more elasticated.
A lot more water. Lie in the packet.
But I don't know how this happened, but I was eating it. Next thing, fucking grain went down my throat, but then up round the back and out my nose. I have no idea, I swear to God, no idea how it happened. And I pulled it out and I could feel it coming out through.
One way to clean the nose out, anyway.
It was like a new world to me. I could smell things I never smelled.
Should save you a good pick later on. So
that's right. That just came back to me there now.
You see, it's good to talk, Womba, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
It's good to talk. But I know you're on about the juices, and I was getting hungry here, so I was.
So gravy nowadays is nothing like gravy back then. Like it's the pesto and all.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this because, like, I remembered about the way that they used to do the gravy. So I done it myself. I got the juices from the roast, and I looked up how do you actually are you meant to make gravy or the juice or roux. I think they call it roux. You get you add in the fats and stuff like that there. So I done that, and it tasted nothing like the pesto. Nothing like that. And you can try this.
Right.
No, so like. Yeah, pesto's a lot easier, just a bit of water, hot water, and cook it up or whatever,
Yeah.
But you're missing out a lot from the old way of doing it, like.
True. I'd love to have a big roast like from 40 years ago. Just to taste the difference between the two on a Sunday.
Well, there's another thing. Like, see, whenever you were a child, like, would you have appreciated, like, the gravy and all the trimmings and things like a good Yorkshire pudding?
Oh, what?
What? It's only when you get older you think, there's a good deep Yorkshire pudding.
Oh.
And get plenty of spuds and gravy into that.
What a vessel.
What a vessel.
I mean, like, the Chinese is a prawn cracker, but it has no holdability about it at all. Like, wee bit of sauce and she's gone. But see, the Yorkshire
crumbles.
pudding, it's kind of one of them there things that the English have that you wish were your own. Do we have a version of the Yorkshire pudding?
I don't think we have.
I don't, but we'll take it. We'll claim Aunt Bessie's Irish anyway.
Well, right enough.
She's bound to be. I don't know, unless she's read the Bessies from Culloden there or something like that, maybe.
She's probably Scottish.
She's probably, well, it's just
she could be a Plantagenist.
Yeah. Must actually look up next week, to see where Aunt Bessie's actually from and what her family tree is. But
try that out. Seriously, try out. Tell your beloved, forget about the pesto. Go Google how to do up your own gravy there, and get her going.
I'll give it a rattle. But hey, Sundays now are completely different from what they were like back whenever we were growing up. Like,
Sunday was get up, get to mass,
yeah,
get home,
yeah,
Sunday dinner,
Yeah.
maybe a wee day trip, right?
Wasn't often.
Maybe a wee day trip, but rest evening was like the sweet after the dinner.
Oh yeah. What did you usually get?
We had like rounds of sweet. So we had like after the dinner you'd have your rounds. Yeah. After your dinner you'd have your apple pie or something like that there.
Oh right, yes, and then something.
That's like your first round. You know. Let that sit for a couple of hours.
Yes.
You know. And then you'd have something like a cup of tea with biscuits. That's all you got there. You know.
Right.
Then my favourite thing was to get a biscuit. Did I say this before about putting the biscuit in the mouth?
Yes.
Did I say that last time? Did I?
You did.
There you go. My memory's going already. So it is.
But no, I was thinking more TV wise, like.
And then, but while this was all going on in the evening, so you'd have Bullseye.
That was always, the background.
Aye.
The background to the eating, because Sunday was just a day of grazing.
And there was a great comfort in having legs of Bullseye on in the background, because you knew it was going to be on every week.
And the great James Bowen.
And the great James Bowen up Bayern.
Not to be confused with the great James Bradford, is it?
No, different James altogether.
Different James altogether.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Hi, James Bowen, great super smashing. Great super smashing.
That was class. But then
he didn't do the. Let's take a look at what you could have won.
It was.
Did he do that?
But seeing them floods over in England this last while, hey, it would have been a good job to the speedboat, so Dora.
Oh yeah, that's
right. You have a couple of holes there.
They used to roll out the big huge
speedboat and them living in the Midlands, like.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have a lake or anything for miles, like. But come here, the one thing always I noticed about Sunday was it started off on UTV with Bullseye, but at what point of the day did you change it over to RTE?
See, I'm trying to think now. I don't think we turned it over to RTE. I think it was my dad.
Yeah.
That turned it over. But then, see, whenever you're about that age too, 8, 9, 10, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, there was like, you'd be walking, you'd be minding your own business, and then you'd hear, bong.
Yes.
Come 6 o'clock, and it's like hypnotic. You just stop and look at the TV screen. Bong. And like a zombie, you'd walk over towards the TV screen and just look at the picture that was on, whatever it may be. And usually, what would it be? Like a picture of like.
Probably a picture of Our Lady, I'd say.
Aye, that's what I was thinking.
Holding Jesus or something.
Yeah, and that would go on for, was it a minute or something?
A minute, aye. Because I'll tell you why I know it was a minute. Because we must be the only country in the world to have our news at 1 minute past 6.
That's it.
The 6-1 news.
The 6-1 news, yeah. Yeah, it'd be sacrilegious.
Top at 6 o'clock.
Top at 6 o'clock. In place of the Angelus.
Aye, but I seen the Angelus the other day. I was down Mum's the other day for the dinner. And I noticed the way the Angelus has progressed over the years. Like see back whenever we were 10 or 11, it would have been just a picture of Our Lady, and it wouldn't have even been a high quality picture at that.
Aye.
But see now, there's lovely streams running through the countryside, and there's butterflies, and there's I suppose seasonal now there'd be leaves falling on the trees, really relaxing, very therapeutic, like.
Aye, but more like almost like meditation kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'd hear the water flowing and everything like that there. I think I seen one recently where it was like I think obviously it must have been in springtime, because there was like a lamb springing about the field, and there was one, I don't know when it was, but it's like one of the farmer capping the cows, moving the cows down the field. But it's not true to life as such.
No.
No. Because you don't see the farmer with the blue. The blue pipe. The blue pipe. And you don't see him swinging it above the head and it whistling through the hair. She slaps it down on the back of the cow and says something like, "What the fuck with you?"
Do you know another thing I noticed as well, lads? Do you know the sheepdogs?
The sheepdogs, yeah.
The most well-behaved sheepdogs that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And do you know what? They're beautifully groomed as well.
Beautifully
groomed.
Yeah.
I mean, like in reality, basically a sheepdog, sheepdogs that I know would be biting the legs of the sheep And
well, if they bit the legs of sheep, they'll get a queer skull and maybe
the blue pipe will be out
slap.
too.
Yeah.
But and then like the thing about it is, it doesn't show that their side of it, Nancy. So I mean, like I don't.
Yeah,
I'd have to question.
Yeah, they show the pretty side of life. So they do. Like they don't show the farmers shouting at the sheep.
It doesn't.
Come back the fuck. Not that kind of thing.
Get that fucking barn. You fucker, you. But no, come here. That would have been. I'll put it this way: it was sacrilege to talk during the 6-1 news. Then, so it was like, and
then so when was the? So if that was a Sunday, then you'd have the long weather forecast.
The long range weather forecast is right. Yeah, it was a Sunday staple. You see over in England, I think they done it. Do you remember that politics programme that was a David Frost presented? Do you remember it was like a crocodile? Like Ben was a crocodile going through London or whatever.
Was that Frost on Sunday or something?
How did they come up with that name?
I don't know.
But hey, I think they done the long range weather forecast after that. But it was always the evening on RTE. Like, but hey, it was. See country life, it revolved around that 3 minutes at the end of the news. So
nobody could speak.
Yeah.
Nobody in the house could speak.
Wished, would ye?
Wished. Wished. Shut up. The news is on. Oh, the weather's on.
More
and
everybody. The weather's on.
And then they complain about the kids not shutting up. But the week was more or less planned
around that 3 minutes.
That 3 minutes, and especially in the summertime. No.
Yes.
That and the season for cutting the grass, So like, say that long weather forecast. As soon as that was over, it's like right. Phone such and such, get the organised to get the grass cut. So you had like say whatever amount of days to get it cut.
Yes.
And panic stations, and say you knew it was going to be good till the Thursday. But then things weren't going to plan. You could feel the tension in the air.
I know.
Like if this wasn't cut, like it'll just the next year could be ruined.
Yeah.
So it's like negotiations started.
Yes.
Between other neighbours. So the rest of the year, 9 months out of the year, pack of wankers. 9 months out of the year.
Oh, what?
Such and such down the road. Fucking dickhead.
You need to see that fancy put up.
Aye. Fucking
make it a round look bad. That's the line there. That's the line.
Having heated battles about a cow that's broke into a field.
Exactly.
But then in those 3 months, it was an armistice. Everything was put to the side. We got to cooperate with each other here to make sure everybody can get done what needs done. So if such and such has nearly got the grass cut, can they come over here and help us out? Do you know the likes of like terrorists and people who take hostages and we need negotiators. No, they should get farmers from our part of the country and send them over there, and they'd sort the shit out. They say, "Come on, the fuck, like they sort this shit out because there's grass to be cut, and if we don't sort it out, the whole year's going to be away to fuck."
I think you might be onto something there. Maybe we should send the peace envoy, a group of farmers from over here, maybe. Greencastle's finest.
They'll wear the fuck off each other on the plane on the way over.
It'd be brilliant them going over there with a blue pipe though.
All of the blue pipe. Had it in the customs just before they come. Get it back at the other end.
Have you packed this item yourself, sir? But no, there's definitely something to that. So there is like. So you up to much for the rest of the week?
No, just back to work, Sean.
Back to work, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't happen to see the big game yesterday, no?
No, missed it.
Oh, it was an amazing game, so it was. Right. It was the Taddy Ray Tuggers versus the Clanabulman Cock Blockers.
Oh, okay.
Big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the difference between the two teams is Derek Wankenstein, the third, the big import from America. He banged in 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, the Todger Tuggers manager, he pulled the whole team off before the end. They were that poor.
It's not easy pulling them all off.
No, every single last one.
Every one of them.
I don't know.
Must have been bad.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. But now they've the Todger Tuggers can hopefully hit back. They're playing the Shannamore Shaytops during the week, so they can get back on track again then, so they will, but
If they get that one, maybe they'll get into a bit of a,
they can make the playoff shit,
They could make the playoffs and that there. But I was telling you earlier on about, so there was a fella dressed as a pelican in Sally's,
right.
and he had a bucket full of frogs. Okay, now you could draw your own conclusions from that, but if we just take you back to the fact that it was in the middle of July,